So we are talking about the database. So first thing is relational database. As I already explained, your relational database is what? SQL type. So what this relational database will have? Yes, relational database here in the AWS. Normally, all the relational database will have some challenges, right? So what are those challenges we have in our relational database? Let us see that first. So here you can able to see what are the things we have the drawback. First is server maintenance and energy footprint. That means we have to keep on maintaining. Next, software installation and patches, database backups and high availability, and limits on scalability. So like your Excel sheet, what is the limit? Do you have a limit for Excel? And data security. So Excel we have a limit, right? Same thing in SQL also we have a limitation. That is your relational database. Then operating system installation and patches. So when you want to go for server, when you take a virtual server, the operating system installation, maintenance, and all these things we have to take. So these are the challenges which we have in the relational database. Why it's taking so much time to load? So these are the main challenges which we have in the relational database. Now how we are solving this? So we are seeing here this is scaling, fault tolerance and availability are managed by you. So we call this as unmanaged services. Unmanaged services when we have a take a normal relational database. When we take a normal relational database. Now when we change it into managed database, that is scaling, fault tolerance and availability are the typical built into the service. So we can able to make this as a fault tolerance service, that is a managed service. How we are making this? It's by RDS. Through RDS, AWS is making this as a managed service. This is your normal RDBMS, that is your relationship database management, which is unmanaged. We have to scaling, fault tolerance, everything will be managed by you. But when it comes to RDS, we become all the things are managed by the RDS itself. That is scaling, fault tolerance, availability, everything are into the service itself. Then told you, na? I told you, right? We'll be finishing this. You closed everything. Nah, could you bring to car? Just now you only said na everything is completed. Prajwal. What Tejas you are doing? Hmm? 2 year done. Huh? Okay, message that compose everything. Who was that actually? The other trainer. Just message him. I need the two students link. What Links. Search him. You saw that in face, na? Oh, your pulse is not. Okay, message me that names and everything. First, you compose everything. The PEM, you know, na? The PEM you compose everything. Then you keep it. Feedback and daily you type and keep it. Once you have to log in. Prathamesh, ask Prathamesh for the link of the student. Check whether you're able to access it. If you're not able to access it, let me know. I will do it. But if you are able to access, you only update. No issues. You made a note. Then you compose and keep it alone. Mail me. If in case they ask you urgent, I will update. If not, then compose everything. So first one is what querying with comparison operator. What are the comparison operators we have done? Equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, right? Now, eliminate all the users with zero followers. In your table, zero followers, anybody is there? No. What you're taking photo, man, type it fast. Type. Without finishing, you're not going. We're playing, right? 1 hour for creating the table. Huh? Open your laptop. We'll finish. Three more are there. So here, zero followers means identify potential influence for your brand partnership. More than 1,000, 10,000 followers are there. They are our influence partner. We want to identify who's that more than having 10,000. Next is target beginners for onboarding and engagement. Who are having less followers with 200 followers, less than 200 followers. For that, we are mentioning the comparison operator. So here it is what? Greater than or less than. Here it is greater than. Here it is less than or equal to. Try all these things first. Next we have logical operator and or between in like. So some four more commands are there. Very important commands are there. என்னடா internet இது? Liverpool internet. HVAC means heat, ventilation, and air conditioning. That's what HVAC. Okay, so when you have a system, multiple systems, you want to have heat, ventilation, and air conditioning, right? That's what this is. Now, when you go for RDS database, RDS, that is relational database management system, you don't want to maintain any of these things. You just focus on your application. The remaining things will be managed by RDS itself. Remaining things will be managed by RDS itself. DynamoDB is nothing but your non-relational database. So non-relational database, as I already given you the table, you can see SQL, non-SQL. So here it is rows and columns. Here it is key value pair document or graph. Here the schema is fixed. Here it is dynamic. Here querying it uses SQL query. Here it is a collection of documents. Here it is scalability is vertical scaling. Here it is horizontal. Now here you can see the best example for, as I told you, SQL it is Excel, but no SQL it is key value path. That is key value, title name, author format. So this is in the JSON format. So this is what we have learned already in the table. We might have written. Okay. Now why we want this DynamoDB? So DynamoDB, what is the example I gave you? So for SQL, that is for RDS, I gave the example as bank. Now DynamoDB, which is no SQL, the best example will be Instagram. So Instagram, can you put text also? Can you upload video also? Can you upload image also? PDF, anything you can able to upload, right? Is it faster? Which one is faster? Your banking application is faster or Instagram is faster? This message in the chat box. Instagram is faster or bank application is faster?
Instagram, sir.
Instagram, correct now. So NoSQL is always faster. So that's what we are mentioning here. It is fast and flexible service for any skill. Any skill means what you can see n number of videos are there, n number of photos, everything is there. So it is unlimited storage. Virtually it is unlimited storage. As we already checked the RDS, we have limited. Now items can be different attributes. It can be image, video, anything it can be. Even whatever you put, it will come in low latency query. Low latency means what? Reduce delay. Next, scalable read and write throughput. You can able to read and write throughput. That means throughput will be very faster. You can able to read your data also faster. So that's what your DynamoDB, which is a NoSQL, which is very fast when compared to RDS, when compared to other database engines. Now what it will do? So as in SQL we have tables, right? Same thing in DynamoDB also we can have tables, items, and attributes. Attributes is nothing but field name like name, email ID, phone number. These are all called your attributes. These are all called your attributes. Now DynamoDB supports two kinds of primary keys. One is partition key, which is nothing but the primary key, and partition plus compound sort key, which is all together called as compound key. Called as compound key. So what is this compound key means? For example, in your college when you join, what you'll have? You will have register number, correct? What is this register number is having? What is this register number actually? The register number is the one which when you joined, correct? When you joined. For example, your register number will be 100101 and you are saying you joined BCA and one more person joined 100102 but he joined BCom. Now are you both are going to be in the same class? No, right? Yes or no? Are you both? Yes. So now what we'll do when you join the class BCA, they will arrange give you one more number called roll number. One more number called roll number. But roll number how they will arrange 101, 102, 103? Is it randomly they will arrange or in alphabetical it's arranged? Roll number.
Alphabetic, sir.
Yes. So alphabetic. So that's called when I want this partition that is primary key, the roll number as well as sort key that is the number should be arranged in alphabetical order. By this way, I can able to fastly retrieve the data. Further, we go for this compound key. And now, as we mentioned, SQL that is RDS will have only one type of query. That is only one querying. You type the name, you type the name, then you'll be able to find the answer. You'll be able to get the retrieve the answer. That is one type. But in NoSQL, we have one more option called scan option. We can one more option called scan option. That scan option is nothing but you can able to it's like your TV remote. It's like your TV remote. Now in the TV remote, can you put a particular channel? Can you put a particular channel? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Can you put a particular channel using remote, TV remote? Now that is called your query. That is called your query. For example, 159. It will go directly to the channel. So that is a query which you are directly writing. You are directly getting the result. Another thing is scan. That is, you can give a scan button. It will search all the data. right? Same thing only we have an option here in the no SQL. Next, partition key plus attributes. Partition key plus attributes. So when you say this partition key, as I told you, partition key is nothing but primary key. So primary key alone you keep it and keep the remaining as attributes. Or you can go for compound key, which is a combination of partition key plus sort key. Sort key is nothing but ascending or descending order. Right? So we have these two options in the DynamoDB, partition key alone or partition key plus sort. It can able to support well in all the gaming applications and all those things, and it will be able to handle millisecond latency. Millisecond latency means millisecond it can able to respond faster. It can able to respond faster with milliseconds. Next, DynamoDB. Yes, can you just anyone read it? Yes, Kiran, can you read it?
Yes, sir. Amazon DynamoDB runs exclusively on SSD, supports document and key value store models, replicates your table automatically across your choice of AWS regions, works well for mobile, web, gaming, ad tech, and Internet of Things applications. It is accessible via the console, the AWS CLI, and API calls, provides consistent single-digit millisecond latency at any scale, has no limits on table size or throughput.
Okay. Next one is Redshift. Next one is Redshift. Redshift is nothing but a warehouse. Redshift is nothing but a warehouse. Warehouse means what? That too data warehouse. Data warehouse. I think it's a red color. What is one is data warehouse? Let us take this Amazon warehouse. Amazon warehouse, what we have? We have a lot of items, correct? Now a lot of items are there. Multiple people are coming. That is delivery boys are coming, delivering to everywhere. Correct? Now if the warehouse says that no, you come in order only, come in queue, then only I'll give you items. Will they say like that, or the delivery boys are going randomly and then just taking and coming back at the same time? It's a big portion, right? It's an Amazon product. It's not necessary that one customer, one delivery boy has to take the same item, correct? So all their items are different, so they can able to access at the same time because they are not going to take the same item, correct? So whenever they want, we can able to access it also. Same thing. Redshift is a database, data warehouse where multiple people can able to access the data at the same time. How will you this database you will be able to take? You will be using only SQL queries. You will be using only SQL queries, but you can able to see that all the SQL queries are as at the same time, as at the same time. Same time we can able to access it. Same time we can able to access it. So even complex queries can be able to handle by our Redshift at the same time. Next, it will follow the parallel processing architecture. It will follow the parallel processing architecture. Parallel processing means what? At the same time. At the same time, I'm processing. How it will do? It will be going like in this flow. What flow it is? Let me see. Come. Apply பண்ணியா இல்லையா? ஏன் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கா? அப்ளை பண்ண வேண்டியது 15 ரூபா கிடைக்குது இல்ல ஃப்ரண்ட் எண்ட்லயே ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போய் அட்டன் பண்ணு. அவங்க கூப்பிடுவாங்க. அட்டன் ஆன்லைன் தானே எல்லாமே. அட்டன் பண்ண அவங்க க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடுவாங்க நாளைக்கு காலையில. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃபில் பண்ணு. ம். So SQL, you are able to see this SQL client. First, for example, the client will give the project to whom actually. Let us say this one SQL first will go to leader node to dense nodes, and dense node can be able to access to the database and storage. Now this is like similar to this one, like client. Client will give the project to whom? Client will give the project to whom they will give it. Directly to the development team they will give it, development developer they will give it. or anybody will be there in between? Okay. So client will give the project to the project manager. Now project manager will give it to us development team, correct? And this development team will they start all the projects by themselves, or they will go and check for the previous copies, previous scenarios, something similar to the same project if anybody is there, correct? Anything is there, they will check. So they will go and check in the storage and the database. They will check if it is there. They will take the support of that, and then they will create the modules. Once they create the modules, will they go directly to the client and submit it? No, they will go to the project manager. Again, the project manager will review it and then only will send it to the client. Now, same procedure only. Here, the dense nodes are nothing but your same server, virtual core, RAM, local disk, everything, normal server, whatever we have this here, and it will be accessing your database and Amazon S3. Amazon S3 your bucket. So they'll be able to access the data, come faster and get it revert back to us. See, it's just a data warehouse, right? The data is already there in the database and the storage. When the client asks, it's simultaneously come, three servers are already in the worker nodes. Tuck, it will take it and give it back to the leader node and it will send it back. It's called your parallel processing architecture. Now, what are the advantage here in the Redshift? Redshift has automation and scaling options. It can able to automate by himself. It can able to manage and monitor and scale. Manage, monitor, and scale means it can able to manage the entire data. It can able to monitor what is happening. It can able to scale also. Then the main thing is RDS, that is RDS will support only SQL type, SQL clients and business intelligence tools. Since it's a data warehouse, where we need this data warehouse, where which industry wants to update their status every minute, because we are going to use this BI tools, right? Business intelligence tools. Business intelligence tools is nothing but like your Power BI, okay? Power BI and all those things, Tableau, Power BI. Now these business intelligence tools can able to give which industry wants that every minute update, which industry wants every minute update. Can you guys say it? Which industry wants every minute update? Which industry wants every minute update? Come on guys, just tell me which industry wants every minute update. Okay, the stock market, right? The stock market will need more number of data. It will be there, that will be given as a bar chart or flow chart. It will be given as not for a bar chart, line chart, like that they will go like trading, right? So here the RDS, I mean the Redshift will be supporting only for SQL queries and business intelligence tools. It can able to use for a main enterprise data warehouse centers and big data analysis also. Mainly why they want to go for, because they will be having low price point for all the small customers, managed service for ease of deployment and maintenance, focus more on data and less on database management. So that is also possible. Experiment without large upfront cost. We can able to use external. Redshift is a very low cost database service, and it can also support software as a service, which scales the data warehouse capacity whenever the demand grows. As we already know that scale, that is software as a service, we keep on expanding also. That's what your SaaS, reduce hardware and software costs. So Amazon Redshift, what are the things? Yes, yes. Kiran or Anthony, can anyone read it?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Amazon Redshift features fast, fully managed data warehouse service, easily scale with no downtime, columnar storage, and parallel processing architectures, automatically and continuously monitors cluster encryption is built in.
Okay. Next one, Amazon Aurora. Amazon Aurora is an RDS type. Amazon Aurora is an RDS type, so SQL type. It's a relational database type. So why we want to create this Aurora means mainly for to compete with DynamoDB, because DynamoDB is faster, right? Because it's a NoSQL database. So to compete that, we RDS has created one more type of database, that is Aurora. What is the main thing is it's go for enterprise class relationship. Enterprise class means big data. But the only drawback is that like RDS supports 6 engines, database engines, but this will support only 2 engines, MySQL or PostgreSQL only it can able to integrate. Next, the main advantage is like it will automatically take care of things. See, automatic time-consuming tasks such as provisioning, batching, backup, recovery, failure detection, and repair. Everything will be managed by Aurora itself. Will be managed by Aurora itself. That's the main advantage. This is also one of the database type. Now, what is the advantage here? Mainly, it is fast and available. It is very simple because it's you're going to take only SQL and PostgreSQL. It is compatible, and we are going to pay only for what we use, and it is a managed service. As RDS is a managed service, as I told you, managed means what? Everything will be taken care by AWS itself. You just focus on your application alone. You just focus on your application alone. So these are the benefits. Now, one more benefit is that when Aurora, if you're taking, usually this RDS will have 3 copies, right? One availability zone, second availability zone, third availability zone, 3 copies. But Aurora, we have in every availability zone 2 copies. So two, so three, four, five, six. All the 6 availability zones, or all the 3 availability zones, we have 6 copies, and one more copy we have it in the S3 bucket. One more copy we have it in the S3 bucket. So total 7 copies. And for read replicas like your RDS, it will have read replicas but not 5. Aurora will have 15 read replicas and 7 copies, backup copies you have. So your data will not get lost at any cost, and your database also will be faster. Your database also will be faster. So it is a resilient. Resilient means what? As I already told you in the 13 points, if you go and check your 13 points, you'll know that resilient means what? Come back with same energy. So wherever it is stopped, it will be come back with the same position because it's already having 15 rate replicas and 7 copies with it. So wherever we stop, it will automatically come back to its original position faster. Coming to the end of this section. Yes, Kiran, can you read it?
Yes, sir. Amazon Aurora features high performance and scalability, high availability and durability, multiple levels of security, compatible with MySQL and PostgreSQL, fully managed.
Okay. So one more database that is called Neptune database. This database is a graph-based database. This graph is a database is called a graph-based database, where it is mainly used for web services. And this will also will have 3 availability zones and 15 low latency read replicas, and also 2 copies of each availability zones and one more backup in S3. So total 7 copies will have. So what is the advantage of this Neptune database is like this database can able to put it like a graph database also. So when you enter database, it will automatically create the data graph also. That's what the main method is. This is for mainly for with coming with RDS type, like a relational database it will come. This is one more type of database. Like we have talked about RDS, we have talked about DynamoDB, we talk about Aurora, we talk about Neptune. Okay, the Redshift is a warehouse. We talk about 4 databases as of now. Now One more is that is elastic cache. That is called elastic cache. What is this cache? As we are able to see, cache means what? Temporary memory. So you want to store your temporary memory, temporary database, you can able to store it here because it works as a in-memory data store cache memory. Like how your browser is storing all your information. Whenever you're logging in the next time, whenever you're logging into your Gmail or any account, it will automatically taking its things, right? It is automatically logging in, it is automatically taking all your user details. Same thing, this cache memory, it is able to keep all your database entries here. So it offers a high performance, it's a fully managed, scalable, and supports Redis and Memcache. So this is a NoSQL database. This Elastic Cache becomes a NoSQL database where it will support. So this provides with an in-memory data store in the cloud. In-memory means it will by default is having a storage of temporary memory. It will keep your data. All right. To the end of this section, we discussed about RDS, DynamoDB, Redshift, Aurora, Neptune, and Elastic Cache also. So we have come to this end of this section. Coming to the knowledge check. Which of the following is a fully managed NoSQL database? Which one is a NoSQL database? You guys have to answer this. Which one of the following is a fully managed NoSQL database? Okay, Kiran said B. Anthony said B. Okay. Yes, NoSQL means DynamoDB. So DynamoDB is the right answer. Answer B is the right answer. Okay. Fine. So we have completed the main all the main modules, that is database, so storage, compute, networking, and security also. Now only two modules left out. That is next week we'll finish it, and we'll do two more labs or the other thing. So like one is database, another one is lambda, I think so, right? So one or two labs alone will be there. Maximum we'll try to be we completing the course by next week. I'll send you these completed modules, as well as if you want, I will just send you the question answers for this preparation of this exam, this AWS Cloud Practitioner exam. Those similar type of questions only will be asked. First we'll finish the course, then we'll send you the question paper, so it'll be easy. Then because at the end of the course, you'll also be able to take a test as well. Okay, I'll send you the full one for theory. I'll send you the full material where you can able to see all the services. Okay. Okay, guys. So we'll see you on Monday at the same time. Yes. Thank you. Have a nice day.